So I hope it's good now. I'm over here trying, like, this was an opportunity that we just missed out on. It was actually. uh, This was an opportunity we really did just missed out on because I'm trying to figure out everything, but it is what it is. This high volume node right here, price came up. So I see why I shouldn't be trading on. But he should be good. Recording, I just did everything over time. But yeah, we are freaking live, bro. We are freaking live. I know next time I gotta make sure that I have everything set up before my training session start because I was honestly trying to rush and stuff. But it is what it is. I actually just missed the setup on Nasdaq right here. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I completely missed this setup, bro. It is what it is at this point. Yeah, so then, bro, it's tripping, bro. I actually get another. See, yeah, that's what I said. I got to make sure that I got everything set up before I actually hop on the stream, just because I won't even send it on my broker yet. See, now it's showing me actual real live data that I need to be seeing. So really, I didn't miss the setup. I can actually take something whenever whenever I get the opportunity to take it. But I actually like this. This right here is giving me four potential confluences to be lined up. So just going a little bit in depth on what I'm looking at is pretty much trade volume profile. These concepts I just started learning pretty recently actually, and I'm just now starting to really put these to use, put what I've been learning to use on the actual markets. So I would have, I know price is actually going up right now. I would have liked to actually got this opportunity in somewhere down here. Why? Because I got this high volume node for one, so meaning that a lot of orders have been placed within this particular area. That's why I highlighted it. So I got it highlighted purple. Also as well, I got the overnight value area low. So where it says oval, that stands for overnight value area low. So that is and the more I get better with these concepts, the better I can actually explain it. So like I said, I just started to learn these recently, but I am like I said, I'm continuing to educate myself so I can, be able to explain what it is I'm looking at way better. But Yeah, bro. Yeah, if price would have came down here just a little bit more, I would have got in on this. But price may actually just be in the space of price may be in the space of just being balanced. When I say balanced, meaning price is just moving sideways. So there is an equal amount of sellers and also as well as an equal amount of buyers. So that may actually what price may be doing at the current moment. I'll just have to see. But what I was saying was with price being you got this high volume node right here, which is this green level highlighted that purple. You got the overnight value area low, so that right there is a strong support area pretty much. And then you got previous days POC, which is this blue line right here. So the point of control is where how can I explain this? Like I said, I just started learning this stuff. How do I explain the point of control in a simple, easy manner? So, but between these blue lines is where 70% of market orders are happening, right? So point of control, that's like where the most orders have happened within that 70%, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I got multiple confluences that's happening within this particular area. That's why I say I pretty much would like to actually get an opportunity down here. But prices just shooting up and yeah, I mean it ain't really it's nothing I can actually do. At this current moment. Like I said, I would have liked to get in down here, but price didn't come there. So this actually would have been a real solid trade. And on top of that, this is the only pair. This is the only pair that I trade now. Um, so I'm not gonna go jump to another pair, especially now because I'm scalping too. So markets may have already have get given a move on another index pair that I would have been looking at. So I'd rather just stick with this right here. And if I miss a setup, cool. You know, it happens. Like I will trade another day. So it ain't nothing that I can really much just do on that. But let's see. Yeah, so I would have got in somewhere in this area. Stop loss would have been really I would have had my stop loss like at 10 points. I would have had my stop loss at 10 points. And my target would have been up here. Just because I don't have any other like lines or zones that's blocking me. So I would have took off a little of my position at this particular level right here. I would have took off some of my position right here, move my stop loss up in profit, and then just held that order. But it happens. So like we're still good on this live stream. So yeah, we good. Yeah. So like for me, I've been in this space to where I've been trying to really understand what is moving the markets, who is behind the markets, and how can I be a participant with the people who are actually moving these particular markets. And with my particular journey, I've noticed that I'm just now noticing that, you know, solely looking at candlesticks isn't going to it's not truly going to tell me what's going on, you know, who's behind the markets and, you know, why is it moving the way that it's moving and things like that. And so with me just going about doing my research and understand, trying to continue to educate myself, I came across volume profile. And I've always seen this particular tool, but I didn't know what it was. You know, I didn't know how to utilize it and go about finding setups. So me about, somebody's course, I just wanted to start learning about, volume profile, auction market theory, and really just seeing who's, going about moving these markets up, who's going about moving these markets down, how many orders are actually being placed, within these particular areas. Is the market in a balanced condition? Is the market in an imbalanced condition? And I'm ever since I started learning this, like I told myself, friends, like, bro, I can't go back to trading without it. Like seriously, this is just something that has been really it's a real dope concept, and it's something that I truly want to go about mastering to the best of my ability. Why? Because I don't know, it's just like a beautiful concept to me, and so yeah, it's like I said, it's a real cool thing. It's a real cool thing. Price might get up to these levels, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Price may start to shoot down, whatever. But yeah, live streaming. I literally just had this idea yesterday. What's today? Yeah, today Monday. I just had this idea yesterday just to start live streaming my trading, just because I wanted to go about getting better as a trader. And it's been a real interesting journey. I can't go about saying that just because I've been in this trading space going on, let me see, since 2019, but taking it seriously since 2021. So we'll say 7 years, but again, taking it seriously for like 5 years. And I've gone from one method to the next, really not understanding that my psychology has been the reason why I haven't had the success that I wanted. And so I just made the decision that I'm going to start, um, for one, developing my psychology way more, but also two, I'm going to eliminate looking at so many pairs. I'm going to stop, strategy hopping because that right there has, again, set me back. And just focus on being disciplined, and mastering my concept, mastering my pair. And yeah, I'm not looking at no trades right now. Not at all. Damn, bro. I really wish price had came down here and I would have hopped in. This would have been a great trade, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna be upset about it. But again, I gotta tell myself, make sure everything is set up before you even click the live stream button. This would have been a great trade though. Yeah, this would have been a real great trade. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like being in this trading space going on 7 years has taught me a lot about myself. It has taught me that I'm not the most patient person in the world, but I'm a real perfectionist. So with me being a perfectionist and just wanted to be so on point with everything, that has caused me to actually strategy hop. Because I want, I can say this. I want every method that I'm learning just to not lose. And with that, it's just if I get on the losing streak, I'm gonna go learn something else. If I take one loss, I'm gonna go learn something else. I'm gonna go buy another course and learn from a different trading mentor and things like that. And I just had to get real with myself, and I had to tell myself, it's like, bro, like that right there it's not good, bro, because you're slowing your process down. And so, yeah, bro, it's if traders like I'm not doing this live stream to become a trading educator. Like that's not what I want to do. Uh, simply because, but this shit ain't this stuff is not easy. Like it's a real mental grind. It's a real mental battle, and you gotta have like nerves of steel, but you also have to be willing to work on yourself. And that was just my whole thing. I was just willing to actually take the time out to work on me, like go full force with working on me from, not even just on a physical level, but on a mental, emotional, psychological level, even going to therapy type of stuff. Like I'm just dedicated to being the best version of myself. And ultimately that is going to allow me to succeed, in this trading space just because I'm willing to put the work in on myself, not only just on the charts, but also on myself, and so yeah, we not trading today, bro. We're not trading today. Like I said, because the perfect opportunity would have came from right here. Price is reaching its previous week's point of control, so I'm already knowing it's gonna start to shoot down a little bit. So the point of control is always from what I've been taught. Point of control is always gonna be a space where price is going to be going to have like a lot of friction. And so even for an example, like right here is an example. Right here is an example where price came and hit, the overnight point of control. So like yeah, price may you may can come in and look get a good buy in, but for me, I like to have three or more confluences. So in order for me to get in for a buy, and plus two, the risk to reward on this one, I mean the profit on this isn't going to be all that great. That's just from what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, price can come down, retest off this, but it's not going to be a lot of volume on this for one. Um, but then again, they may change. I won't know until price actually comes in and do what it do. But I'm not taking no trades. That's just me being upfront because the perfect opportunity would have came from down here where I had four influences instead of you know one or two being up here. So that's just my whole mental thinking right now. But yeah, like I am wishing to be the greatest day trader that I can possibly be. Like truly, that is real deal. I'm not sure we're still good. I don't know why they keep going to this particular screen. I guess just because I got my live screen on that screen. But yeah, like I am real deal on a mission to become the best day trader that I can possibly be. On a serious note, like my goal that I have written down for myself is making on a consistent level $10,000 a month. So me making me making $10,000 a month, really even before I start making $10,000 a month, I can quit. I can quit my job and I can trade. I can trade full time. I can go about investing into other assets. Being real estate, being stocks, or even I invest into stocks as it is before I even start making that money. But yeah, I just want to create wealth. Like that's just my whole mindset. It's just going about creating wealth, and I know that right there is one of the first goals for me to go about hitting for myself when it comes to day trading is making $10,000 a month. Then we can buy some real estate, investment properties, Airbnbs, whatever. You know, we got to get into real estate. Like that's always just been a goal of mine. Is just to like not even like a dream of mine, just to own real estate. I've always just wanted to do that. Mm. I have not had my coffee this morning. Like even seeing price just react off of these levels, that's just so dope to me. Like, even though I'm not in none of these, I'm not even, in this movement overall. That's just dope to me, bro. This would have been great, great, great. But it is what it is. All right. Well, since I'm not placing no trades. Um, yeah, since I am not placing no trades at all, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. So, yeah, because I pretty much missed my opportunity down here and prices shot all the way up. So I'm not gonna go chase no trades or anything like that. I'm gonna just allow the markets to do what it do. And yeah, I just pretty much just be back tomorrow at the same time and really just go from there, bro. All right. See you guys.